Hi, my name is W02. I'm a chemical engineer and a student of BYU pathway in software development. And today I will explain how to the model to seed supply the basket for the garden simulator game and discuss what's the related that the complexity that we have. In this game, the player picks up a pile of seeds at different times, like a pumpkins, tomatoes, or peas. Each pile has some quantify. So when planting, the player must always plant the most recently collected pile the first, and they must finish the pile before planting another one. The player also cannot plant in the basket is empty. So with that, we need to separate the different complexity we have in this game because the rules require last in and first out behavior. That's the best data structure to represent to supply this basket that's within stack. A stack perfectly matches the game mechanics because our player picks up the pile of the seed and we push to the pile onto the stack. When planting, we look at the top of the stack, and this is the most recent pick of the pile, and seeds are planted with decremented count, and one of the part of fuel used we pop, in this case of the pivot stack, and move the next alternate. They this game they make it work cleanly, and each time the stack will be a small recurring containing seed. Now I'm gonna try to explain more the complexity in each operation. First, in the adding the new seed in the basket, this is a push operation on the stack and run to the constantine or maybe or one. Second, removing seed for the basket also runs. Planting one seed simplifies the decrement of the count of the top the rocker records, which is constant in the time. When the pile reach zero, popping it from the stack and also constant time. And finally, checking whether the supply basket is empty because the stack maintains an internal size of top of the container on the checking distance. So, in summary, the supply basket in this game is the best model of the stack because the rules enforce the LIFO behavior that adding seeds, removing, or checking if the basket is empty. Thanks for watching the video.